Victoria Beckham has savage response when asked to rank Spice Girls members. The Spice Girls defined a generation. Girl power, bold personalities, unforgettable music, and 5 distinct members who became global icons. Even decades later, the world is still obsessed with them. So when Victoria Beckham was recently asked to rank the Spice Girls, fans leaned in, expecting drama, nostalgia, or maybe even a heartfelt answer. What they got instead? A response so sharp, witty, and perfectly on brand that it instantly went viral. Today, we're breaking down Victoria Beckham's savage reaction, why it matters, and what it says about the enduring legacy of the Spice Girls. It seemed like a harmless question. During an interview, Victoria Beckham was asked to rank the Spice Girls, from best to worst. It's a question celebrities get all the time, especially members of iconic groups. But anyone who knows the Spice Girls knows this. Ranking them is risky. Each member represented a different personality: sporty, scary, baby, ginger, and posh. Their individuality was the whole point. And Victoria clearly wasn't about to play along. Instead of listing names or dodging awkwardly, Victoria delivered a response that fans instantly labeled savage. She shut the question down with dry humor and unmistakable confidence, making it clear that ranking the group completely misses the point. Her tone wasn't angry. It wasn't defensive. It was calm, clever, and slightly cutting. The kind of response that says everything without saying too much. In one moment, she reminded everyone that the Spice Girls were never about competition within the group. Victoria Beckham's response resonated because it flipped the narrative. For years, media outlets have tried to pit successful women against each other, especially women in groups. Who was the most talented? The most popular? The most successful afterward? Victoria's refusal to rank her bandmates wasn't just a personal choice, it was a statement. The Spice Girls worked because of their differences, not despite them. Ranking them would erase the very magic that made them iconic. From the beginning, the Spice Girls were marketed as equals: 5 personalities, 5 strengths, 1 message. Each member connected with fans in a different way. Sporty was athletic and powerful. Scary was bold and fearless. Baby was sweet and playful. Ginger was outspoken and fiery. Posh was elegant and mysterious. Victoria Beckham, as Posh Spice, carved out a persona that was cool, controlled, and confident. Her recent response felt like a natural extension of that identity. Still polished, still sharp, and still unapologetic. As soon as the clip circulated online, fans reacted instantly. Many praised Victoria for her loyalty and intelligence. Others called her response iconic, classy, and perfectly savage. Comments flooded in saying things like, "That's why she's posh," and "She handled that like a boss." The moment became another reminder of why the Spice Girls remain relevant, because their personalities still spark conversation decades later. Now a globally respected fashion designer and businesswoman, Victoria Beckham has long stepped beyond her pop star roots. But moments like this prove she hasn't lost her edge, or her connection to the group that made her famous. She understands her legacy, protects it, and refuses to let it be reduced to clickbait comparisons. That confidence comes from experience, and from knowing exactly who she is. So why do interviewers keep asking celebrities to rank their peers? Because it creates headlines. It invites controversy. And it fuels debates. But Victoria's response shows that not every question deserves a direct answer. And sometimes the smartest move is to reject the premise entirely. In doing so, she controlled the narrative and turned the moment into a win at its core. This moment wasn't just about the Spice Girls. It was about unity, respect, and refusing to compete where competition doesn't belong. Victoria Beckham's savage response reminded fans that success doesn't always mean standing above others. It can also mean standing beside them, even years later. With one perfectly delivered response, Victoria Beckham proved once again why the Spice Girls are legends. No rankings. No rivalry. Just confidence, loyalty, and a little bit of Posh Spice attitude. Some icons don't need to shout to be heard. They just need the right words at the right moment.